Good morning students. In this video we are going to discuss about the Bluetooth technology. So first we are going to see the definition for Bluetooth technology. Bluetooth is a short range and low power wireless technology originally developed for exchanging data over short distance from fixed or mobile devices. We all should know that Bluetooth is a short range of wireless communication. So we use the short range radio frequency technology that operates the 2.4 GHz. The frequency range 2.4 GHz is specified by Industrial Scientific Medical Band. It's an unlicensed frequency range and effectively range of Bluetooth device is 10 meters. Any Bluetooth communication will cover maximum of 10 meters range. It is originally conceived as wireless alternative to data cables. The below figure shows the Bluetooth configuration setup. Here we have the cable replacement, ad hoc networking and internet access. In cable replacement, our laptop will be connected with headset through Bluetooth. Our laptop will be connected with mouse through Bluetooth technology, and our laptop will be connected through cell phone using the Bluetooth technology. And in ad hoc networking, the three laptops are connected together through the Bluetooth technology. For internet access, our access point will be connected through Bluetooth with two other laptops. In Bluetooth, what are the technologies we used? In Bluetooth, use the radio technology called frequency hopping spectrum. The signals will be separated using their frequency components and support the data rates of 1 megabits per second. And the Bluetooth specifications are developed and licensed by the Bluetooth Special Interest Group. We shortly say that SIG. Then we see about the different classes of Bluetooth devices. Based upon the power and range, we classified our Bluetooth with three classes: Class A, Class 1, Class 2 and Class 3. In Class 1, the maximum power is 100 milliwatts and the range is 100 meters. And Class 2, the maximum power is 2.5 milliwatts and the range is 10 meters. And Class 3, maximum power is 1 millivolt and range is 1 meter. Then we see about the two different architecture of your Bluetooth. One is Piconet, another one is Catenet. First we are going to discuss about the Piconet. So Piconet is two or more Bluetooth units sharing the same channel. So two or more Bluetooth devices connected in a same channel means we say that it's a Piconet connection. In Piconet, one device acts as a master and the remaining device acts as a slave. In slave, cannot directly send data to each other. In Piconet, slave cannot directly send data to each other. Slaves can transmit data through master only. So master acts as a switch between the Piconet. So there can be 7 active slaves in a Piconet and one master will be used. The diagram shows the Piconet formation. There we have a master node and active slave and standby slave also. Then we are going to see the second architecture configuration is Catenets. So Catenet is nothing but a set of two or more interconnected Piconets from Catenet. A set of two or more interconnected Piconets from Catenets. A Bluetooth unit can be a slave in two or more Piconets, but it can be a master in only one. And a device that participates in two or more Piconets may act as a gateway. A device that may be connected to or more Piconet acts as a gateway, and Bluetooth units can only transmit and receive data one Piconet at a time. Piconets may be identified by the master identity and clock. The below diagram shows the scatter net formation. Then we are going to discuss some important protocols used for Bluetooth communication. First one is radio protocol. The radio protocol is used for the modulation and demodulation of the data. And the radio layer describes the physical characteristics of the Bluetooth device, transmitters and receiver components. And second, we discuss the baseband protocol. The baseband protocol is responsible for channel coding and decoding and digitalize the signals received by the radio for passing up the stack. And then we discuss the link controller. The link controller is responsible for establishing and maintaining the links between the Bluetooth units. Then we discuss the link manager protocol. Link manager protocol is mainly used for authentication, link configuration, security purpose. And host control interface defines the uniform method for accessing and controlling the lower layers of the protocol stack. And logical link control and adaptation protocol is establishing the connections across the existing asynchronous connection oriented links or creating a new asynchronous connection oriented links for the Bluetooth device. And it is responsible for repacking the data packets it receives from the higher layers into the form expected by the lower layers. These are some of the advantages of Bluetooth technology. First advantage is eliminating wires. So in Bluetooth technology we eliminate the wires and facilitate data and voice communication, offers formation of ad hoc networks and standardized protocols, free of charge, easy to use, low power consumed because of battery less, standardized and mobile environment. And disadvantages, relatively it is supported for short range of communication and less secure, interface with other device easily, and mediocre data rates. Bluetooth internet connections gets slow sometimes. Thank you.